we've been asked to just share a little bit about who we are and what we do. And LeeAnn and I have been in and around YWAM for 20 to 30 years. We lost our mates, and God gave us each other, and this is our 25th year of celebration. And as much as we may not be going for 50, we decided to have a blast on our 25th. And so we are celebrating all year long and traveling around the world. And we have taught in some 40 plus nations in YWAM. Well, I should say that now that we are a bit older, you can't tell by looking, but we are. We've decided to do quite a bit of writing, and we've written together and separately 10 or 11 books. But a friend of ours in YWAM said, you know, why don't you put out booklets, because nobody likes to read a whole book anymore. Young people like to just get something right away. And so tell them about the two books, LeeAnn, that booklets that we have.
We happen to have a couple of them with us this morning, and this one is knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. And the reason we wrote this one was we found that we do a lot of counseling, and we feel like if kids would make better choices in the start, we wouldn't have to do as much counseling. We'd have better marriages and better homes. So one of the things that this booklet does is it just asks a lot of questions so that so that you can get to know them, each other. And if you have missions on your heart and the person that you're pursuing does not have missions on their heart, it is a big red flag that goes up. So we just would encourage all the young people to get this little pamphlet and just go through it with whoever they are thinking about in marriage. And the other one then is a marriage makeover, which is about marriage and how we can keep the sparkle in our marriage. As Duane said, we have been married 25, almost 26 years, and before that we each had a very good marriage. I had almost 24 years, and Duane had 37, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, just a boy, but
just a boy.
37 years.
And so we have many years of marriages that we like to, we've used what God has taught us and put into this little booklet, as well as several books. My first book came out of, I went to the first writing school that YWAM had in Tyler, Texas, way back in 1986. And my first book, Loving Your Husband for Life, came out of that. And God has just blessed us with other books about marriage and family and raising children. We're about to release another booklet called Raising Kids Right in a World Gone Wrong. It should be out in this year. So we are just so grateful that God has been faithful in helping us spread the word through written word. And as we grow older, as Duane said, it's so wonderful to be able to have these books, and they can be got on our website.
And there you can find our books and our blogs and a lot more about us. It seems that wherever we go and whatever I personally do, I bring God's Father heart. And one of the books is called More Than a Father, and we together, and I very strongly individually like to bring God's heart to heal and to make whole the young people. And it isn't always limited, as yesterday it was a 63-year-old lady who needed God's heart. So all of us need to know God as He really is, and not as we think He is, or not as we perceive Him to be, but so that the real God comes into our life and into focus.
I'd just like to add that Youth with a Mission indicates, it's youth, but also there is many opportunities for couples our age to serve and to love on young people all over the world just by being available and reaching the young kids. And we have a program called Crossroads, which is for older people. It's a wonderful place as we retire. We say we haven't retired, we have refired. And we love working with YWAM and all the different places all over the world and all the opportunities that we have. We have a program called Mission Builders, which older people can serve in. It's just a great opportunity for us as you retire from your occupation. And but in God's world, there's never retirement. Just remember, it's refirement.